one of the many sources that inspires me. Hello, friends, and thank you for joining me for this week's Wisdom Reigns program. My name is Daniel Leahy, and normally I'm inspired to create my words and subject matter, which is alive in me. Yet this week I would like to read from a book which is one of the many sources that inspires me. It's written by the New York Times best-selling author Neale Donald Walsch. It's entitled The Storm Before the Calm. This book was published September 27th, 2011. And just listen to how timely this is for what is showing up in our world today. Neale writes, "Look, I don't want to talk with you just about world conditions or the global situations or our planetary crisis. You know, as important as those topics are, I'm clear that the overhaul of humanity is overhauling each one of us. One look at how much your own life has changed in the past 3 years will tell you that. So I'd like to have some exchanges with you as well about easing any struggle or negativity that may be present in your own personal life." Okay then, there you have it. That's the agenda. Now, can we talk? The overhaul of humanity is not a small thing. The words I've used to describe this phenomena are dramatic. Because the event is dramatic, it's going to involve, indeed it's already involving, every aspect of our lives. Our governance and politics, our economics and financial stability, our Congress and industry, our social conventions and constructions, our educational systems and approaches, our religions and beliefs, our customs and traditions, in fact, our entire cultural story. Now we can participate in the overhaul of humanity, or we can merely witness it, but we cannot stop it, nor would we want to. This can be the greatest thing that has happened to our species since our appearance on this planet. The years just ahead and some of the trials and tribulations we're going to see can bring our planet to a new and wonderful place when the process is complete. And the process will be complete in a relatively short period of time. And you can help bring about that completion if you choose to. You don't have to simply listen to this. Life is inviting you not to have this be a book that you listen to in audio form. Life is inviting you to have this as an experience in which you can participate. This is your opportunity to join me and others from around the world in this conversation that's being initiated here right now. You may do so at any time by simply getting on the internet and navigating to www.theglobalconversation.com. There, click on the icon labeled The Storm Before the Calm. Find any post and any comment you wish at the numbered conversation you're listening to. You will notice that this book is not broken down into chapters, but rather conversations. Now at this special website, there's also a separate icon inviting you to post your ideas, your concepts, and your inspirations regarding the content of humanity's new cultural story. It is for this purpose that you have come to this material. If you're like many others, you've long been asking, what can I do? How can I make things better in this world? This is an answer to that question, which probably brings up another question for us. Does this have to happen? Or why is this happening? The answer is yes, it has to happen. What's happening is happening because life itself is happening. and all of life moves in cycles according to a formula. This formula requires that life must progress through phases based on principles of functionality, adaptability, and sustainability. Whenever the functionality of life is in any of its forms is threatened, it adapts that manifestation, this rendering itself sustainable in a new form. This is the reason for human experience that we call death. Death is not the end of all. It's not the end of life at all, but the continuation of life through the adaptation of the manifestation of a given life form, thus rendering that life sustainable in a new form. This is true of everything and existence. Nothing dies, then you cannot kill a thing, not anything at all. You cannot kill a person, you cannot kill an animal, you cannot even kill a plant. This is important to understand during this time, especially for there are people who have died and those who will die during this overhaul of humanity. And it's both helpful and healing to know that death is not a process that takes a life. It's a process that changes a life. We miss their presence here with us. We miss it terribly. We miss them terribly, but we need not mourn for them. The new form they have embraced has brought them great joy. If you resonate with what you are hearing in this vlog, you can be rest assured that you are being brought this information on purpose. As was mentioned earlier, life is inviting you to have this as an experience in which you yourself participate. This is your opportunity. And with that, have a wonderful week, my friends. And if you feel that someone you know can benefit from this dialogue, please share this with them. I would love dearly to hear how this topic is showing up in all of you. Mainly because I care about you. You are important to me. And most of all, I desire for you to be important to you. See yourself as the magnificence that you truly are. This is Daniel Leahy saying bye for now.